A woman is fast asleep when her phone suddenly rings in the middle of the night. On the other end is someone claiming to be from the police, warning her that two criminal suspects have escaped and are now hiding inside her house.
Do not approach any windows and stay where you are. There's a man, possibly two, inside your house.
Oh my God.
Panic sets in immediately. When asked who else is inside, she says it is only her and her young child, while her husband is away out of town. She is told to stay hidden in her bedroom because the police are already entering the house. Then comes the terrifying moment when she is told that her child has been found dead. The woman completely loses control, and her phone slips out of her hand and falls under the bed. But then the truth is revealed.
That you've been pranked!
These teens are known for creating prank videos, mostly by making random phone calls, recording people's reactions, and uploading everything online for views, attention, and popularity. The story then shifts to a young man named Sam, one of the 4 prank creators behind those calls. Right now, Sam is dealing with heartbreak after breaking up with his girlfriend, Peyton. All he can do is scroll through old photos of the two of them on social media. While doing that, he notices a friend request from an account named Izzy, using a little girl's photo as the profile picture. Since he does not recognize the account, he declines it right away. What Sam does not realize is that someone has already entered his house through the back door. The person sneaks up and startles him, but it turns out to be Brady, Sam's close friend and partner in making prank call content. Seeing that Sam is still upset over the breakup, Brady pulls out 2 bottles of alcohol and tries to cheer him up by getting him drunk. Brady is basically the mastermind behind the prank content they make. Being reckless and annoying is just part of who he is. Even when Sam initially refuses to drink, Brady keeps pushing and eventually talks him into making prank content again, even though they have not done it in months. This time, their target is the neighbor across the street, a guy they say has always been rude and unpleasant. Brady places a pizza order from the shop where Peyton works and has it sent to the neighbor's address. While waiting for the pizza to arrive, Sam finally gives in and starts drinking beer with Brady. Before long, the two of them are completely caught up in the moment, making random prank calls and turning other people's fear and confusion into entertainment for their next video. After laughing at the panic and emotional damage they have caused, Sam and Brady come across one target who feels very different from the rest. Instead of reacting with fear or confusion, the person asks them a simple question: whether they are having fun. Unlike their other victims, this person clearly is not amused. In fact, he seems to know exactly who Sam and Brady are and what they have been doing. He makes it clear that he intends to wipe those smug smiles off their faces and show them just how harmful their so-called jokes really are. And just like that, the game starts to turn on them. This is Don't Hang Up.
We lose!
After ending the call with the mysterious person, Sam and Brady go back to their original plan, targeting their neighbor. Right when the pizza delivery arrives, Brady quickly calls the neighbor, pretending to be part of the neighborhood security team, warning him about a recent string of robberies in the area. He explains that the criminals often disguise themselves as service workers, like plumbers, electricians, or even pizza delivery drivers, to scout their targets. As a result, the neighbor, now on high alert, confronts the delivery guy with a baseball bat. The situation turns awkward fast when it turns out the delivery driver is Mosley, their own friend and one of the prank crew. Feeling guilty, Sam and Brady end up paying for the pizza themselves. Once the prank is over, Brady shows off a new tattoo on his left arm, surprising Sam. As high school students, something like that feels like a big deal, almost like a symbol of toughness and independence. Brady clearly wants to be seen as someone fearless, someone ready to leave everything behind and start his own life after graduation. Then the phone rings again. This time, it is the same mysterious caller they had earlier. The person seems unusually interested in Sam and Brady, warning them that this night is going to be the most memorable one of their lives and asking them to keep the call going. They brush it off, thinking it is just another random prank. But for the next hour, the calls keep coming non-stop. Instead of getting worried, they decide to turn it into content, still believing the caller is just another harmless troll. They even keep joking around, not taking anything seriously. That changes the moment the caller starts revealing personal details. He says Brady's name, then his full name, and even mentions his home address along with other details that no stranger should know. The mood shifts instantly.
What did you say?
Brady Mannion.
Who the hell are you?
You'll find out soon enough when we're face to face.
When asked what he wants, the caller starts talking about how Sam and Brady crave attention online, and tonight he promises to give them a kind of attention they will never forget. Then suddenly there is a knock on the door. Both of them freeze. Grabbing a baseball bat, they slowly open the front door, only to find Peyton standing there. She has come to deliver a pizza order. Sam and Brady insist they did not order anything else after earlier. Instead of questioning the order, Sam takes the chance to talk to Peyton about their relationship. He tries to fix things, hoping for another chance. But Peyton refuses, making it clear she has already moved on. The moment she leaves, the caller brings her up, as if he had been watching everything happening in the house. Once again, the warning comes through, telling them not to hang up if they do not want something bad to happen. Annoyed, Brady hangs up anyway, ignoring the warning like before. Not long after, his phone buzzes with a text message carrying the same threat. That is when Brady starts to suspect something. He becomes convinced that the person behind all of this must be someone they know, and his suspicion turns toward Mosley. Out of nowhere, a new message comes in. This time it is a blurry photo, but it clearly shows two people tied to chairs. Moments later, the phone rings again, and Brady is left in shock when he realizes the people in the photo are his parents. The mysterious caller threatens to kill them if the call is disconnected. But in a moment of panic, Sam ends up hanging up anyway. Brady immediately loses control, furious at Sam for putting his parents' lives at risk. Sam insists he did it on purpose because he thinks he has figured something out. From the background in the photo, he believes the location is actually Brady's own house. His plan is simple: call 911 and send the police there as fast as possible. But when they try to contact the police, the person who answers is the same caller.
That's right, Brady. You have no idea of what I look like. Yet, I know everything about you.
That is when it becomes clear they are completely trapped. The caller has hacked everything: their phones, their laptops, and every line of communication in the house. When Brady tries to step outside to get help, another message comes in immediately, showing his mother and threatening to kill her if he even takes a single step out the door. It does not stop there. The caller takes control of the electronics inside the house, including the TV, and plays a recorded video. In it, they see Roy, one of their friends and part of their prank group. The caller kills him as punishment for ending the call earlier. Not long after, the lights suddenly go out. Then another video appears, showing Mosley tied up with his mouth covered. Suspecting Mosley might be somewhere inside the house, Sam starts searching every room. While Sam is looking for him, Brady is forced to watch another video of his parents being threatened. This time, the caller gives him a choice: either let his parents die or kill Sam to save them. Meanwhile, Sam continues searching the house. He hears a noise coming from inside a closet and believes it might be Mosley. But when he opens it, it is just a robotic cleaner that was turned on to mislead him. Then he hears another sound coming from the back door. When he opens it, he finds something far worse. Mosley is there, lifeless, with a plastic covering his head and a rope tied around his neck, collapsing right into Sam's arms. Brady is left frozen, completely overwhelmed, stuck between saving his parents or protecting his best friend. With no clear way out, Sam lays Mosley's body down and covers it with a white cloth. At this point, it is obvious that the caller is not bluffing. However, Brady begins to believe that his parents might already be dead, and the footage they saw was recorded earlier. Realizing the situation is only getting worse, Brady finally urges Sam to leave the house and find help before it is too late. Not long after, the mysterious caller plays a video showing the exact moment Peyton is kidnapped. Seeing this makes it much harder for Sam to agree with Brady's plan to leave the house. Tension quickly builds between them. Brady insists on going out to get help, while Sam refuses, terrified that Peyton will be killed if they do. The argument escalates, and without thinking, Brady lashes out and hits Sam. The situation turns into a full fight until Brady is knocked unconscious after hitting his head on the edge of the stairs. Then the caller returns, offering Sam the same kind of deal that was given to Brady. This time, Sam is told he must kill Brady if he wants to save Peyton. Desperate to keep Peyton alive, Sam grabs a kitchen knife. But when Brady starts to regain consciousness, Sam hesitates. Instead of acting right away, he decides to stall for time by tying Brady up, hoping he can figure out another way. When Brady wakes up, Sam tells him everything about the offer. He admits that he is moved by the fact that Brady chose not to kill him earlier, even when his own parents were in danger. For now, Sam decides to buy as much time as possible, hoping to uncover the real motive behind all of this. Suddenly, the lights go out again. Another video begins to play, showing a young girl with her father. This reminds Sam of the Izzy account that sent him a friend request earlier. He quickly checks the profile, and it matches the girl in the video. As he scrolls through the account, he realizes that almost all the posts are about them. Sam, Brady, Mosley, and Roy. One video in particular catches his attention, but the moment he tries to open it, Brady panics and tries to stop him. It turns out the video shows something from about a year ago, a private moment between Peyton and Brady. Somehow the caller managed to steal it from Brady's own computer. The truth comes out. Peyton and Brady had been involved behind Sam's back. Overwhelmed with anger, Sam grabs the knife again, ready to attack. But even after being betrayed, he stops himself. Instead, he chooses to free Brady. He realizes that this is exactly what the caller wants, to turn them against each other. Sam makes it clear that he will not fall into that trap. Because of that, the caller finally reveals the truth. All the videos they have been watching, including the ones showing Brady's parents, were recorded earlier. They had already been killed before all of this even began. With that realization, everything feels hopeless. Brady accepts that his parents are gone, and Peyton is likely already dead too. Still, he tells Sam to leave the house and find help, while he stays behind to face the caller alone. Armed with a baseball bat, Sam steps outside and approaches a white van parked nearby. The one they suspect belongs to the caller. Inside, he finds Peyton, still alive, tied up, and finally he manages to free her. At the same time, Brady hears a noise coming from the back of the house. He checks and makes sure Mosley's body is still where they left it, covered with a white cloth. But when Brady steps outside into the backyard, he finds something disturbing. Mosley's body is now sitting upright on the swing. Moments later, Brady's scream breaks the silence. Hearing that, Sam tells Peyton to wait for him and rushes back inside, still holding the baseball bat.
Brady. Brady.
He searches for Brady, but then another scream is heard, this time from Peyton outside. She is shocked after seeing Mosley's body on the swing. Before Sam can react, a masked figure suddenly appears from behind and attacks him. Seeing that the attacker is holding a knife, Sam fights back using the baseball bat. The struggle becomes intense, but in the end, Sam manages to overpower the attacker and stabs him with the same knife. Then everything changes in an instant. As Sam looks closer, he notices a tattoo on the attacker's arm. That is when the truth hits him. The person he just stabbed is Brady, his own friend. Sam breaks down, completely overwhelmed, realizing what he has done. It all happened so fast that Sam never noticed Brady's hands were tied, or that he had been forced into this situation, even wearing a mask to hide his identity. At his lowest point, the real mastermind finally steps forward and reveals the reason behind all of this. It all goes back to the very beginning, when Sam and his friends made that prank call to a woman. During that call, they pretended to be police officers and convinced her that criminals had broken into her home. With her phone out of reach, she had no way of knowing it was just a prank. In her panic, she grabbed her husband's gun and fired, accidentally hitting her own young daughter. The child died. Overcome with guilt, the woman then took her own life. They were not just random victims. They were the wife and daughter of the man behind all of this, a man who lost everything because of a cruel joke and now wants revenge. The masked man attacks Sam, and in the chaos, a gunshot is heard, though it is unclear who fired it. Hours later, Sam is still alive, holding both a gun and a knife. When he steps outside, he finds Peyton has been shot and killed just as the police arrive. Everything points to him as the suspect. In the end, the revenge plan works perfectly. Sam is blamed for the murders and is eventually sent to prison, with the motive framed as jealousy and betrayal. And just when it seems like it is all over, the story takes one last turn. Another teenager named Justin, who also enjoys making prank calls, receives a friend request from an account named Izzy. It becomes clear that this nightmare is far from over. So the moral of the story is, maybe don't prank call random people at 2 a.m. unless you want your entire life to turn into a horror movie real quick.